Well, good morning again. This is Pastor Kevin O'Connor at Oak Grove Baptist Church. Welcome to the Reformed Review. I have a very interesting little Bible that I purchased a little over a year ago now, I think, when we were in Kansas. The church I was pastoring then, we ordained another elder. Um, and when I was looking up Bibles that I wanted to buy him as a new elder. This was one that I found. I found it at a great discount. I believe we only spent about $50 on these Bibles. And for the price point, this is a great little Bible. This is the Thomas Nelson King James Minister's Bible. It's in black calfskin leather. Um, it is very it says right here the complete Nelson's Minister's Manual, text adapted for between the Testaments. This is a great feature to have this Nelson's Minister's Manual the uh, in between the two Testaments. To have it in one volume so you don't have to carry another book is a great benefit to a new minister. Uh, Exclusive Thomas Nelson KJV comfort print typeface. Easy to read 9-point font. Now, this font for me is a little small because I wear glasses. If you have regular eyesight, I'm sure it's fine. It's got a lay flat sewn in binding, elegant flexible cover, small and portable, which it is, and 3 satin ribbons, which we'll get into all that. It comes in this very nice clamshell box. Now, mine isn't as nice as some. As you can see, it's got this great big scratch on it, okay? That's because when I got this, I made the mistake of opening it with my box knife. And that was a lesson learned. Now, the box is damaged and nothing on the Bible was. So let's go ahead and get into this Bible. The first thing that I want you to notice is it does come with 3 satin ribbons. Now, these are single-sided satin ribbons. Um, it's got black, gold, and purple. I almost called that brown. That's not brown, and I know people would get really irate with me if I said it was, okay? It's got a nice calfskin cover. You can see that it is perimeter stitched. Um, the spine is reinforced, so when you open it, it holds this shape. It stays round. It doesn't concave in, so that's really nice. It's just plain Holy Bible, King James Version, and the Thomas Nelson logo. Uh, when you open it up, that's when you'll see it is edge lined, and it's actually very well constructed edge lining. I'm very impressed for a $50 Bible to have this type of edge lining and this kind of construction. It is amazing little Bible. Okay, so it does have a calfskin line or a calfskin cover. The liner is synthetic. Okay, so and you can tell it's synthetic. It feels synthetic. It actually makes the calfskin a little stiff, but not bad. I mean, it's still pliable. It will. I mean, if you fold it real hard, it'll probably stay wrinkled or crinkled. If you're rolling it up like I am right now, it'll unroll on its own. Just a little flattening, and there it goes. Um, but it's for what it is, having a calfskin cover. It's probably pretty thin calfskin, but for the price point, this is a great little Bible. You open it up, there's no frills with this Bible, okay? None whatsoever. You get a one piece of cardstock, your end sheet, uh, which is attached to another piece of cardstock here, and then you have your presentation page, which I got mine March 16th, 2022. And then you get right into the Holy Bible. Then you get the title page. You have all your information here from the Library of Congress. It's printed in China. Table of contents. And then right after that, you have your Introduction to the King James Bible, which is, if you've never read that, it's pretty interesting. And it goes from there straight into the Old Testament. There's no references. There's no uh, footnotes. Uh, there's no oh goodness, commentary whatsoever. Sorry, I couldn't even think right then. It's double column format, and like I said, it's 9-point font. It does have section headers, and you see creation, first day, second day, third day. So it does have a little bit of helps, but not much. There is, like I said, there's no other kind of helps. You will notice it does have edge. It does have gold gilding on it. It's not great gold gilding, but it is gold gilding. And you'll notice one thumb tab. And this one thumb tab takes you right to the intertestamental period where you have your resources for the minister. And this resource section is, in my opinion, very extensive for this size of a Bible to have. You see, you start at page, let me see if I can pull that up so you can read it, 740, and it ends, if we have to flip Matthew over here, so this is page 936, and so this would be 935, and this would be 934. So it starts on page 741 and ends on page 934. That is a substantial amount of minister's material. And it's got everything in there for weddings, funerals, church services, ordination, baptisms, funerals for lost people, funerals for saved people, funerals for suicide victims. There is just a plethora of information in here. I did not want to go through all of that with you. It's just a lot to it. It does have weddings, funerals, and then it has church services. Let's see if we can find that, okay? Dedications, and you keep going through dedications, and you'll find another page that starts with baptism and the Lord's Supper, and then it has more stuff in there for that. But once you get done with this, you get right into the New Testament. Like I said, it just ends right there. It ends, okay? It gives you an invitation, dedication service, Christian service, and it gets right into the New Testament. And again, it's just double column format, 9-point font. It has, some headings, genealogy of Jesus, the Magi visit Christ. I mean, this is just a plain and simple Bible. It is red letter, and the red letter is actually very well done in this Bible. I've been very impressed. For those of you who don't know, I do lots of marking in my Bible, okay? And it doesn't matter if it's a $50 Bible or a $250 Bible. I am going to write in it. I'm going to mark in it. This Bible doesn't have doesn't have much edge space to write notes or anything like that. But it's fairly good for highlighting and making, so underlining some things. Now in the back, you don't have a whole lot either, okay? So after Revelation, here's Revelation, there's the last page. At the end of Revelation, you have a 30 days with Jesus, okay? You have passages you read, and then it has a 1-year Bible reading plan. And once you're done with the 1-year Bible reading plan, it goes straight into the maps, okay? Now, these maps are on super glossy cardstock, and the cardstock isn't real thick, okay? So that's one plus about the cardstock. You got 8 maps here. The cardstock isn't real thick, so that helps with the weight, it helps with the Bible. But you do have maps if you need them, and then it's got another gigantic thick in sheet, and then the back you can see again that edge line. It does have fairly good corners on it. That's pretty good for a $50 Bible. I mean, the corners on this they're nothing to write home about, but it's also it's also pretty good. I mean, it's perimeter stitched, edge lined, calfskin leather that feels real good. It's pliable. It's not super floppy. I mean, after use, I'm sure it would be, but you'll notice that that spine, I told you that it was reinforced. You see how it just stays open, okay? It doesn't concave, which is very nice. You're never going to have a great big line running through this spine. Overall, this Thomas Nelson King James Minister's Bible is a very useful little tool. It's great for carrying around because it is hand sized. I mean, I'm not a big guy. I'm about 5'8", and I don't have giant hands. I mean, I got about 8-9 inches stretched out right here. So I mean, it's a pretty small Bible. Um, this Bible I have used several times. It's great to carry around for funerals, for weddings. It's really light, less than an inch thick. It's just, or right about an inch. Uh, it's a real nice Bible, and if you've been on the fence about what minister's Bible to get, if you want one that's small, you want one that's lightweight, one that has minister's material in it that's useful, um, and you don't mind the King James version, this is a great little minister's Bible. It would be well worth your money. I can't think of any $50 Edgeline Bible that I know of. They actually have, Thomas Nelson has a preacher's Bible that is the same as, in the same vein as this. Now, uh, I believe it's in brown calfskin leather, and it doesn't have the minister's resource. It's just a preaching Bible. That's bigger font. Um, Now this paper, I almost failed to mention this. This is 36 GSM paper in this Bible. This is really good Bible paper. It's really opaque. The words really stand out. So it's really readable, even though it's 9-point font. So even without my glasses on, I just took my glasses off. Okay, I wear glasses. Even without my glasses on, I can read this. Come, let us take our fill of love until the morning. Let us solace ourselves with loves. Okay, this is a great little Bible, and I would commend it to you. I recommend it to you that you would, if you've been looking for one, this is one that you don't want to miss out on, especially for the price point. You get perimeter stitching, calfskin leather. It is a synthetic liner, but it's going to last a long time. You got edge lined, uh, 3 satin ribbons, minister's material, great Bible paper. This is a great Bible, and I would definitely recommend, if you're looking for one, to try the Thomas Nelson King James Version Minister's Bible in black calfskin leather. God bless you guys. I hope you enjoyed this review. Please share it. Please subscribe to our YouTube page, and make sure that you tell other people about it. God bless.